everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to make your diamond painting experience a little bit more awesome today, and that is with my Wip&Chat. Wip stands for Whip in Progress, and that is what I'm working on right now, is Holy Church by Dominic Davison. I will try to insert a picture here this time, not like my Christmas premiere that I did it, but then I re-edited it because I had to get it down because I went over the hour. Yeah, so if you notice a little bit of choppiness, it's because I had to try to cut some out because I went over my time, because you know me, I can never film everything in one take. I always take a few little breaks in between. I think I've only managed to upload once where I actually talk for the full time, which is very rare for me. Usually I'm like, oh, run out of things to say, don't know what to say. But this year has been really busy. This last few weeks have been really busy. That's why I haven't had any filming out, and like honestly it's because I'm lazy and I don't want to take this off of my desk and restack for something new. That's honestly pretty much the point of my laziness here. I've been working on this. I've been trying really hard to finish it. I probably will get it finished by sometime in the beginning of the new year, but it will not be a finish for 2023. There's no way I can finish all of this tonight because today is the 31st and I'm supposed to go live today as well. But I'm taping this, you'll watch it after because I will release it after the new year. A nice little Wip&Chat for you guys to watch. I had a pretty good Christmas. How about all of you? Did you guys have a good Christmas? Did Santa give you everything you wanted? Mine was pretty good. A lot of time spent with family and friends, and yeah, I've been going. My sleep patterns have been really weird. I had to go back to work on Friday for one day. I did have some pretty nails on all last week, and I meant to do some taping with them on, but every time I sat down, I didn't have the urge to film. And you gotta kind of have an urge to film, or it's just not gonna feel right, you know. And I don't want to sit here and bore you all to death. But I think I'm gonna work over here on these ones before I go ahead and work on all that blue and white. I'm using my Firefly tray. Obviously, Firefly tray is my favorite tray for 2023. If you not have, check them out. Go check them out on Firefly's website. Love, love, love. It is not an Etsy find. They actually have a website. And I'm still using my Christmas pen because I only use this once a year, so I decided that I wouldn't stop using it till I finish this whole painting. This whole painting has been done with this pen, and I'm going to continue on even though it's after Christmas until this painting is fully completed. Then after this one, I think I'm going to go back to my craft room fiasco and try to get it finished. I'm going to try to finish up everything I've started the beginning of 2024 and see how far I get. And I don't know about starting a new one. I might start little projects and do some videos of little projects, because I got one for Christmas from Clem's daughter. So I might do that too. I might film it tomorrow or something and put it up in the new year. Other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and pick up my first color. Merlot woke me up hungry. So I woke up once. I went to bed super early. I went to bed at 7 o'clock. Can you believe that? 7 o'clock. That's why. And then I woke up around, I don't know, 12. And I stayed up for about an hour. And then I went back to sleep until 5 something. And now I'm up again. So it's really early in the morning. And I thought, oh, let's try to do a Wip&Chat. I've been watching some crime shows, and they've been taking over my life here. But other than that, I've been doing pretty good. I have 4 days off. I've already managed to dwell away one day with not very much productive work, and then today is New Year's Eve, so I have until I have to go back to work on the 3rd, and then the following weekend I have off as well, but on I think it's the Saturday of next week, I have to take my daughter back to Niagara Falls. So that's a whole day gone doing that. And we usually do it on a Saturday because I don't like doing it on Sunday, because then I feel like, oh, I have to go to work the next day. And I feel rushed, so we usually do it on a Saturday. That way we don't feel rushed. And then she can have some time before she has to go back to school to settle in for school for her second semester of the year. And I have to take her grocery shopping and all that fun jazz. She finally got her last money from our OSAP from the government for her next term, and I was so grateful because I've been trying to struggle by keeping her alive by feeding her this whole last semester, because her first payment went all for residence and her tuition. So I'm quite happy that she got enough to live off of for the next half of the year. So grateful for that. And she got it early. She told me yesterday she got it, so I was quite happy that she got her second installment early, which I find very early, because usually I thought they gave it to you in January, but she got it in December. She says she remembers getting it while she was home on break last year. I don't remember that last year, but she seems to remember, but I don't remember. Yeah, so that is good news for us. Dark purple. Sometimes you think, why do they use these colors? But when the picture is done, it looks so beautiful. So I didn't get anything diamond painting related for Christmas, other than I got some friend mail, which I'll be putting out next week. Maybe even before this video happens. You see all what I'm talking about? I don't know if I'm going to put the Wip&Chat first, or if I'm going to do that one first. I guess you're just going to have to wait and see what I got planned. Because I don't even know. Because it's really early in the morning. And I haven't even had a coffee yet. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. You know, I used to have a routine down where I used to go get coffee in the morning and then film my videos. And I haven't done that in a really long time because I've been making coffee at home. The only time I get a Timmy's is when I go to work now. But I could really use one right now, because I know they're open. So our little town is getting really, really big. Well, you know, there's a lot of fast foods that are opening up that we never had before. And we finally got a Stacks pancake house. And we've gone there twice since it's been open now. One time with my sister, and then yesterday Clem asked me if he wanted to go because there's a special if you go there between a certain time. But then when we get there, he's like, oh, it's only Monday to Friday, and we both realize, oh, it's Saturday, because when you have to work only one day on Friday, it kind of confused us of what day of the week it was. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess that's not gonna work. But we went in anyways, and we had breakfast. And then after that, we came home, and I diamond painted for quite a bit. Didn't film anything, just diamond painted, watched my TV shows. And then I was lying down on the couch for a little bit, because my sugars have been very high lately. And my friend texts me from work and asks me if I'd go with her to another friend's house from work. That's really Clem's friend, Mike. I usually talk about him. Clem goes to Mike's all the time. She asked me if I'd go there with her because she didn't want to go by herself. And then I asked Clem if you want to go. Clem said he didn't want to go. Just you and her can go. So then I went with Julie there, and I had a couple of drinks there. Then I came home, and yeah, had fun talking to them and their friends from, I think those friends were from Windsor. I can never tell. I'm pretty sure they were from Windsor. And number one, I'm trying to look for my symbol, sorry guys. So we had a drink with them, had some laughs, and we come home. She dropped me off at home. She went home, and then I had some ramen noodles because I didn't make any dinner. Clem bought pizza from Little Caesars, but I can't stand Little Caesars pizza. It's disgusting. I don't like it. And I did not just do that. I did. So now I forgot what I was talking about. Little Caesars pizza. I don't like them. I never have. When they're super hot and out of the oven and I'm super hungry, then I'll eat it. But it's not my go-to pizza place. Not for sure. For sure it's not. My favorite pizza place in town is probably Pizza Hut. I don't mind Domino's. Alyssa doesn't like Domino's, but I don't mind it. But Little Caesars for sure I do not like. So I didn't eat any of it. So I had ramen noodles, and I think tonight I'm gonna make a ham with roasted carrots and potato casserole. Side dish. So I think that's what I'm going to make tonight for dinner. us a couple more home cooked meals before she's off back to college again. It'll be her final semester and then she'll graduate. So yeah, it's been a ride. It's been a ride for sure. On the 27th, Clem's daughter came over with her boyfriend, and Alyssa had her friend, her new, she says it's not her boyfriend. They say they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, they're just friends, but yeah, okay, I don't know. Anyway, he came over as well, and we all had lasagna, like I said in my premiere, because Clem changed it to ham, but then he asked his daughter, and she said, I'd really like to have lasagna. So we had lasagna and Caesar salad and garlic bread. And then I bought a Toblerone cheesecake for dessert. And that's what we had for that dinner. And then we ended up going Boxing Day, and then I had to rush home for my premiere. We had turkey dinner at his brother's house, his sister's house, even though we had turkey dinner the day before on Christmas Day. New Year's Eve, I went to my sister Helen's and we had bokilao, which is codfish, and it's made kind of like in a casserole in the oven with potatoes. It's my favorite. My mom used to make it. So Helen made it for me because she knows it's my favorite that my mom used to make. And then we had, at Costco, you can get mussels, and there's like a lot of mussels in these packages. And we cooked the whole thing with some shrimp. And we had mussels and shrimp. And then I stopped by, before I went to my sister's on the other side of London, to one of the Portuguese stores to get a roasted chicken. So we got roasted chicken, we got roasted potatoes from that place, and King of the Pigs in Strathroy, because I like their roasted potatoes better. And I got those ones on the way out of Strathroy to London. And the chicken, and I think they got a coleslaw from them. And that was it for dinner there. And then I brought over some of the squares I bought from Costco. And we had some quijadas we brought from Strathroy as well. Queijada nata. It's another Portuguese dessert. It's like a flaky cupcake, kind of like it's in a flaky batter. Not flaky batter, but you know what I mean. Like a flaky pastry, and it's a shape as in a cupcake kind of shape, and then it has like custard on it, and it looks burnt on the top. My favorite Portuguese dessert is queijada nata. We had them. They're delicious. Like, Clem could eat a whole box of those. And he usually does. When he goes and buys them, he's the one that eats them all. He just loves them. So we had that at my sister's as well. And then we came home. It was really foggy that night, so I was kind of concerned on the way home because it was super foggy. Because it's been very mild here for this time of year in Ontario. Well, in southern western Ontario where I live. Ontario is a big province, so way up north I'm sure they have snow. I don't know because, like, I don't check the weather up by Thunder Bay and all of them places. So, yeah. I really think, I'm hoping it's a mild winter all way around. I don't like snow. You hear that from a Canadian and it's funny, right? Like, what? You don't like snow, but you live in a province that snows in the winter. I know. I wish I lived in somewhere that it never, ever, ever snows. And that definitely is not here, for sure. But I did not choose where my parents moved to when they came to Canada. They were supposed to go to British Columbia, but we ended up here in a small town in Ontario, which you think, how the heck did they think of to move here? But they did. My grandpa and my grandma came here first with my other aunt and uncle on my dad's side, and then my parents followed. And then one of my mom's sisters followed to London, Ontario, which is not very far from Strathroy. And that's where they decided to settle down. So yeah, very, very interesting how they figured where they're gonna settle down and start their new life. But that is what they did. Nowadays, I have a girl that I work with that you need to now learn English and write a test before you can apply for citizenship in Canada. When my parents came to Canada, you did not have to do that, and I'm telling you, if that was true to today and my parents came, they probably never would have became Canadian citizens because they did not know the language at all. But they were proud to be Canadian. So I don't think learning the language makes you any less not prouder to be a Canadian, because I know my parents were proud to be Canadian. But that's a whole other story. They're no longer with us. It's been a long, long time now since I lost my parents. Not so long for my brother. My sister Helen still cries a lot over my brother. She was a lot closer to my brother than me and Yvette were, because Helen grew up with Joe more than I did. Like, I never grew up with my brother. My brother was already out of the house and married by the time I wasn't even one yet. I was still a little baby. My mom had me at a late age in life, and I was just a baby. And my sister, I grew up with my sister Yvette. Aren't I the lucky one? Not. I love my sister, but I tell you, some days I want to pull my hair out with her. The things that come out of her mouth. It's like, really? And she just says the most outrageous, crazy crap you ever did see. I can say this because she's my sister, but when other people say it, I get mad because, you know, she's your sister. Don't talk bad about my sister because she's my sister. But sometimes she can be out there. I'm not gonna lie. But she's got a heart of gold, and she'd help anybody. That's one thing. She's helping Sarah And Chantal, she helped Haley for a while, even though Haley doesn't see it as help now because she's mad that she moved out because Yvette wanted her daughter to move into the house. And my daughter Sarah is living with Chantal in the house. And all I hear my daughter complain about now is groceries, and I just laugh because I had to buy all the groceries the last time, and she doesn't understand how much money I've worked out on groceries. Now she is realizing how much money I've worked out on groceries. You know, and she's making Chantal pay half of all the groceries, which is fair, but in retrospect, she never offered me to pay half of the groceries living here. But I did make her pay rent, but it still didn't cover. The amount of money she gave me just covered the use of my car, to be fair. And not even, because it didn't even cover all of the car payment or car insurance for the month. You know, and she's been using my car this whole entire time. She's still using my car, but January 6th, I get my car back because her dad's giving her his car so I can take her off the insurance. The insurance is killing me right now because I put her on it, and because she's first time G license in Canada. Licensing is so much different than the United States. Your licensing seems so much easier than ours in Canada, at least in Michigan. For what Jennifer J. Robb from DP Addiction Adventures talks about her daughter and her license. Like, I think there you can like write your permit at 15. Here you cannot. You can only write it at 16. And then you get your G1, it's called. And that lets you drive with another person driving with you. And then after a certain amount of time, you can apply for your G2, which then allows you to drive like everybody else. But then you have to drive like that for, I don't know, I think they give you 5 years or something. And by the end of the 5 years, you have to write your G. Now your G is your full license and you never have to go back after that. When I got my license, it was you get your beginners, you drive with somebody, and then you go for your full G. That's how it used to be when I got mine. And I think they should go back to that way, because I think this way is just, it's just a pull to get money from everybody, honestly. Because every time you go, you have to pay them out. Honestly, it's just a money grabber. If you think about it. But yeah. So, Alyssa has her G1. She has to go for a G2. And now that when the car comes back in the summertime, when she comes back from college, we can really crack down and start letting her drive that car so she can get her G2. And drive. I'm a very nervous driver. I can't teach anybody to drive, and my kids get mad because I won't teach them. But I get very, very nervous trying to teach someone to drive. I can't handle it. So I'm not the greatest person to teach anybody how to drive. I don't know why I'm like that. I just am. Okay. Now, I finished all of them. I think I'm going to do the little, I call this, oh, it's not even there. Where is that one? This one. I call this one like, you know, an anchor for like a boat. That's what I call that symbol. I'm going to do that one next. I just want to get this painting done so that I can finish off my other projects. Like, Clem is getting so close to the end of his, it's scaring me because I'm not nearly that far on the bet for the craft room fiasco. He said that I would get that painting and the other ones done before he finishes is the one that he's working on. But I'm not even close to being done that craft room fiasco. So I need to work on it, but I really want to get this one done. I don't want to have a Christmas one lingering throughout the year. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want. This one's so pretty, I might frame it for next year and put it up around Christmas time. Of course, this one could be up all year round. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Finding frames and ways to frame these are so difficult sometimes. But I do enjoy and love doing them. What about you guys? Is it just about doing up the project? Or do you do it in the intentions to like hang it up? I had a whole bunch hung up before in my / old craft room. I did like a collage behind me. This craft room, I did not do it that way. I kind of wanted to put up my decorations and stuff, but I do have still those ones that I have to hang up that I haven't even hung up yet. I don't know why I'm procrastinating, but I am. Maybe I'll do a video for those tomorrow as well. I keep on saying that, but I never produce. I never produce what I'm gonna say, and I gotta start. I gotta get back in the swing of things. I don't know, I've been kind of depressed or something. I don't know what it is. My channel doesn't do as well as other channels, so you know, it does put a damper in your feelings. Like, why do I bother doing this when I'm not getting anywhere? And then you think, oh, but you know, you do have your diehards that love you no matter what. And I do it for them. Because I love them. Because they love me. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Yes. That's why I do it. My throat is getting my mouth is getting very dry. Like popcorn farts. I'm gonna pause for 1 sec. I'm back. Did you miss me? I was only gone for a few minutes. I made myself a coffee. You can't see it, but it's my Tinkerbell cup. I didn't buy. Let's scratch out what I just said. I was given from one of my subscribers a coffee warmer, and I really like it, but the problem with me sometimes is I don't drink my coffee fast enough. So if I let it sit on that warmer too long, it creates like this film on top of my coffee, and it's gross. So I need to learn how to drink my coffee faster. And that's one thing I have not mastered yet, is drinking coffee fast. I don't know about all you, but I am very slow coffee drinker. Very, very slow. I babysit my coffee, and I can drink coffee cold too. I prefer it warm, but I will drink it cold. Yeah. So I have my coffee made, and I feel my throat feels a little bit better. My mouth, not really my throat, but my mouth, like, you know how you get the morning pasties? That's what I had. I had the morning pasties. So I got rid of that feeling a little bit. I feel like I'm getting a cold. I always feel like I'm getting a cold. But yeah, I think I'll do the plus sign next. I like to get rid of all the dark symbols first and then go to the lighter ones. I don't know. That's me. Is anybody else like that when they work on a painting? That's how I usually tend to. See how easy that is? Like, oh, I love this tray. Love this tray. You don't even understand how much I love this tray. If you guys were to do anything in 2024, it takes a while to come in, granted. But if you can wait because you have other trays to work on and you don't mind waiting like me, get one of these trays. If anything in 2024, do one thing that I recommend is to get one of these trays. And no, they don't pay me to advertise for their trays. I just love their trays. And I never steer any of you guys wrong. They are awesome. And everybody I talk to will say the same thing. They're awesome. So yeah. I love them. Not saying that I don't love any of the other companies, because I do. But right now, I'm in love with this tray. And I'll probably continue on using it for all of 2024 until something new comes out that's better than this one. But I don't know if anything can top this one. I think this is it. This is it for trays for me. You know? You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Yes. You know, and you gotta be creative too. I have a 3D printer, and I know I could not create a tray like this on the programmings. So you have to have talent in order to do this stuff. You have to have a lot of talent. And that's one thing I lack of, is talent. You know, the only cool thing I probably have accomplished is this YouTube channel, and it's not even that popular. But you know what? At least when I leave this earth, I can say I did one thing cool. You know? Like, some of Alyssa's friends think I'm cool because I have a YouTube channel. Like, I don't even care that it doesn't have very many people. But they think I'm cool. They think I'm a cool mom, you know? That's all I care about. My children. My granddaughter. She is talking so much now. Remember how, I don't know if it's because she's around other little kids now a lot. Like Chloe. Chloe can talk your ear off. If you ever met my little niece Chloe, oh my gosh, she's named after me. Not the Chloe part, but her name was Chloe Elizabeth. And if you ever met this child, she talks. She can talk you to death. That child, she is so cute. She's the cutest little thing. But she can tell you stories upon stories upon stories, and she doesn't shut up. And that's who Luna's living with now. And I've noticed that, you know, like she told me she went to the pancake house today, and she would never say that before. She's quite talkative. And she says Vovo better now. It's not so much Bobo anymore. And I gave her a baby doll for Christmas, and she named it Bovo. Her baby. She also got 2 other babies, so now she has 3 babies, and I bought it like a little playpen bed. Kind of like, well, it's supposed to be a playpen, but it looks more like a bed. And she puts all her babies in there. She just loves them. And my baby came with a bottle, you know, the ones that the milk goes away. She loves that too, feed her babies. So yeah, she has the triplets now. So she really, I don't know what she got from her dad's. But here she got, well, not here, but her mom said I gave her the baby doll for Christmas. I'm going to get her the one because she looks so jealous that when Chloe got her gift, and it was like a pot of, I don't know, it's like a pot that you do a spell with a wand, and then you get a stuffy out of it or something, and smoke comes off of it and stuff. She's really jealous when Chloe was doing that. So I think I might get that for her birthday, so she can do it for her birthday. I'm not even sure where you buy them. Probably have to go to Toys R Us. I don't know. I've never seen that at Walmart. But I don't even know what it's called. I'm sure Sarah will tell me though what it's called. Probably never thought of it because it's probably not even in her age category. I don't even know. But she'll be 4 years old. Come February. February 7th to be exact. Oh, I missed one. Ain't that what always happens? So I got some dishes for Christmas. I got some perfume for Christmas. I got a $50 gift card for Christmas from my sister. I got what else did I get? Some raw chocolates. We got that diamond painting from his daughter from Michael's. It's just a little one, but I'm going to show it on the channel. And I got some gifts in the mail from my friend Susan. You know, I fire her every year, but she still buys me presents. I don't get it. I don't get you, Susan. I fire you all the time, but you still love me. Now that's true friendship, if I say so myself. Yeah. I should be buying her gifts. But you buy someone that has everything. I'm sure I could buy her stuff because she doesn't like to buy a lot of stuff over the pond. But same with me. I don't really care to either sometimes because I pay so much for shipping. Oh no. Do you hear that? All aboard the Lizzie Express. Grab your tickets, guys. Can you believe that? It must be past. What time is it? When did they start blowing the horn? Oh, I turned off the computer. It's around 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, they start blowing the horn. Tickets, please. Did you like that? Oh my god, such poor acting I did. I was trying to do something kind of cool and fun. I didn't have a nice, beautiful Christmas tree to show you guys because I don't have one other than that damn talking one behind me that I turned off. Yep, because he was getting annoying. Every time I moved, he'd go off. And then he wouldn't stop. That was the problem I was getting to. He's supposed to have a sensor. When you walk by, he starts playing. And then he turns off. But he wasn't turning off. That's probably why he was at the Dirty Goodwill. I don't know, his sister gave her to me, but I'm pretty sure she picked it up at the Dirty Goodwill because when I was at the Dirty Goodwill about a week after, okay, it's not dirty. I'll tell you the reason why we call it. I don't know if I've already told everybody why I call it a Dirty Goodwill. So, you know how you have Goodwill, and it's a store, you go in and you shop, and it's used stuff. Whatever, everybody loves thrift shopping. It's thrift shopping. The Dirty Goodwill, why we call it Dirty Goodwill, is because this place is where all the stuff that they can't sell in the store, or they're in the store and they never sold. So they all get shipped to the Dirty Goodwill. It's called the Bin Goodwill. And there's these bins. And they just throw everything in bins. And then every 15 minutes, they'll pull out bins and they'll put new bins in. And then they'll pull out bins and they'll put new bins in. And then they all stand around waiting for these new bins. And they all hoard them. The people. And people I've heard, and even my daughter says, because she works for Goodwill. Not that one, but she works for him, so she knows. And they say that people go there from the time they open till the time they close. I couldn't stand being there for that long. And a lot of the things, they're just hoarding through those clothes. A lot of that stuff is junk. Now, mind you, I did find some decorations I put up in my house. Christmas decorations that were there from there. But a lot of it's junk. A lot of it's junk, and it's not even worth even, pulling out of the bin. But I seen another one of those trees, so I'm pretty sure that's where she got it from. It was from the Dirty, because she loves going to the Dirty Goodwill, her and her boyfriend. They love going there. And then they told Clem about it, and then now Clem likes going there. And I rather go to the bin shops that have brand new stuff in that come from returns from Amazon and stuff like that. I don't know where they get all their stuff in those bins. But I found another one that's even more cooler in London. It's called, what is it? I forget the name of it. There's another one in London on Wonderland Road. And it actually, you can actually get soap and stuff at that one, or cookies, and they even had pop. It showed on their, on their website. When I went, all they had was hand soap. And maybe sanitizer, I can't remember. But that one I find a little bit better than Crazy Bins. I don't know why. But other people might have a different opinion than me. But I really liked that one when we went, even though I didn't pick anything up from there. Oh yeah, I did. I bought a piece of clothing from there. And their clothing is a lot more organized than Crazy Bins. Crazy Bins has it in the back too as well, but and the clothing is all 10 and up or 5 and up for kids' clothes. And the other stuff, I think when we went to that other bin place, I think everything in the bins were $1. I think. But I didn't see anything. Oh, Clem got a Precious Moment ornament from there. I think I have it behind me. I'll pull it out. I haven't opened it. So, oh, it's baby girl's first Christmas. I didn't even notice that. See, these are the things you buy. Like, you know, baby girl's first Christmas. Well, I should give it to Luna and pretend that we gave it to her on her first Christmas. The reason why I didn't pull it out is because it has that styrofoam crap in it. Looked like someone picked it just to see what it was. People are so rude in those bin places. Sometimes they'll find these boxes but they're empty because people have like, now it's totally broken. People have broken into them. I'm just gonna throw that out now. Ugh, see, that's what I was scared of. Baby's first Christmas. Aww, it says joy. It has the date. Darn it. I wish it said 2020. Because that would have been Luna. Anybody know anybody that had a baby in 2019? Let me know down in the comments below. It's cute though. I didn't notice that it had a date on it. And that's Precious Moments. You know, my sister and me used to collect them as we were a child. I don't know what my sister ever did with all the Precious Moments she had. She had a lot. And I had a Precious Moments Bible. It was so cute. I loved it. I loved that Bible. I don't know what happened to the Bible either. But yeah. It's cute. Too bad it didn't say 2020. Because I would have gave it to Luna. But anyways, I think I talked to you guys' ears off enough. I think I actually got over an hour. Oh, look it. See? This is why I didn't open it up. Get full of crap. Crap everywhere. With that said, I hope you guys have a happy new year and a safe new year. Don't drink and drive. Anyways, you'll see this after New Year, so I don't even know why I'm saying this, but welcome into 2024. Yay, it's no different. But anyways, till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.